First Maccabean, chapter 29. The people of Egypt oppressed the children of Israel, forcing them to make bricks and harsh labor, working in mud without straw, and under intense conditions. Taskmasters were set over them to drive them harder. In their suffering, they cried out to God to save them from this labor. God sent Aaron and Moses to help them, to lead his people out of the rule of Pharaoh and free them from forced labor. Pharaoh, in his arrogance, refused, so God delivered his people from his power. God rejects the arrogant. He drowned Pharaoh and his army in the Red Sea because of his pride. In the same way, God will destroy rulers who do not do what is right, those appointed and crowned by him, but who ignore his word. They are meant to rule justly, pay workers fairly, and honor his name. God says, if they establish my kingdom, I will establish theirs. Do what is good for me, and I will do good for you. Keep my law, and I will preserve your life. Live in my ways, and I will dwell within you. Love me, and I will care for your well-being. Draw near to me, and I will heal you. Believe in me, and I will save you from tribulation. Do not remain divided or corrupted. God loves righteousness. He says, come to me, and I will come to you. You who are sinners, cleanse your actions and turn your thoughts away from evil. Then I will turn away my anger and return to you with mercy and forgiveness. I will remove from among you the wicked and your enemies, those who act in injustice, just as I saved my servant David from his enemies, from those who opposed him, from great danger, from Goliath, from Saul, who sought to kill him, and from his son Absalom, who tried to take his kingdom. I will save those who keep my law and fulfill my will, just as I did for him. I will give them honor, and they will prosper, both in this world and in the world to come. I will crown them with what brings them joy. They will be counted among kings who served God and were honored for their righteous lives, like Samuel, who served from his youth in a faithful and upright way. Samuel was chosen by God and spoke his word, even to the elder priest Eli, while serving in the temple. His work was righteous and beloved. As he grew, God appointed and anointed him to guide the people and to anoint kings according to God's will, because he fulfilled God's command. He was entrusted with the authority of kingship. When Saul was king, God said to Samuel, go, I have chosen the son of Jesse, David, from the tribe of Judah. Anoint him. That is the end of chapter 29. Chapter 30. I have rejected the house of Saul because he angered me and broke my word. I have cast him aside because he did not keep my law, and I will not establish his lineage again. Anyone who does not keep my law, my word, and my command, I will remove my kingdom and my gift from their descendants forever. Because they did not honor me when I honored them, I will bring them down, and I will not raise them up again. Though I gave them honor, they did not honor me. They did not do good for me when I did good for them, and they did not forgive when I forgave them. They refused to recognize me as ruler when I made them rulers. They did not honor me when I exalted them above others. So I will not honor them again, because they did not keep my law. I will withdraw the gifts I gave them, and I will not restore what I took away because of my judgment. I honor those who honor me, and love those who love me. I will separate those who do not honor me and do not keep my law from the blessings I gave them. I love those who love me and make known those who make me known. I am the Lord over all. No one escapes my authority, in heaven or on earth. I am the one who gives life, takes life, brings hardship, and grants forgiveness. Honor and power belong to me. I honor those I choose, and I bring down those I judge. I judge, I avenge, and I humble. I forgive those who love me and call on my name. I provide for both the rich and the poor. I feed all creation, birds, animals, fish, not humans alone. I sustain creatures of the waters, those that fly in the sky, beasts of the land, and all that belong to me. I provide for all who seek me rightly, and I care for all that I have made. That is the end of chapter 30. Chapter 31. No king rules without my will. The suffering of the poor exists by my command, and the strength of the powerful also comes by my will. No one is strong or weak apart from me. I gave favor to David, wisdom to Solomon, and extended the life of Hezekiah. I shortened the life of Goliath and gave strength to Samson, and later took that strength away. I saved my servant David from the hand of Goliath. I also saved him from the hand of Saul, and from those who opposed him, because he kept my command, so I delivered him from all who fought against him. I loved him, and I love all rulers and kings who keep my law, because they honor me. I give them victory over their enemies, and I will give them the inheritance of their ancestors, the pure and blessed land that I promised to their fathers. That is the end of chapter 31. Chapter 32. The Lord who rules all says, "You kings and rulers, listen to my word and keep my command, so that you do not anger me as the children of Israel did when they turned to other gods. I was their God. I protected them, saved them, raised them, loved them, and provided for them from the time they were born. I sent them into fertile lands and gave them crops. I fed them with the richness of the earth. I gave them vineyards they did not plant, olive trees they did not grow, wells of clean water they did not dig. Listen to my word. Do not anger me as they did when they turned to idols. I fed them milk from the flock, honey, grain. I clothed them and gave them all they needed, and there was nothing they asked of me that I did not provide. That is the end of chapter 32. Chapter 33. As David said, the children of Israel were fed with manna from heaven. So hear my word. Do not anger me as they did when they turned to idols. I fed them in the wilderness with sweet manna, so that they would worship me rightly and truthfully. But they did not worship me. They angered me and followed false laws, the way of idols, which are not my laws, so I turned away from them. I will bring hardship upon them according to their sins, because they rejected my worship and did not follow my command. I will give them over to the consequences of their actions, and I will bring them to judgment before heaven. Because they did not keep my law, I will shorten their lifespan in this world. If you are a king, are you not still a man who will die, be destroyed, and become dust? Yet today you boast as if you will live forever. But you who are strong today will be gone tomorrow. But if you keep my word and my command, I will give you an honored kingdom with righteous kings, whose dwelling is in light, whose crowns are beautiful, whose thrones are of gold and silver, and who are adorned with glory. They will live in that land, a place prepared for those who do what is good. But those who do evil and do not keep my law, it is not for them to enter that land where the righteous dwell. That is the end of chapter 33. Chapter 34. The kingdom of the Medes will fall, but the Roman kingdom will rise over the Greek Macedonian kingdom. The kingdom of Nineveh will stand over Persia. The kingdom of Ethiopia will rise over Alexandria. Nations will rise, Moab over Amalek, and people against people. Brother will rise against brother, and God will judge and destroy as he has declared. Kingdom will rise against kingdom, nation against nation, and country against country. There will be conflict, wars, famine, plague, earthquakes, and drought, because love has disappeared from the world, and God's judgment has come upon it. The day will come suddenly when God appears like lightning from the east to the west. On that day of judgment, each person will receive according to their actions, their weakness, and their sins. God will repay them on the day of judgment, when their time has come and their end is reached. At that time, God will cast into eternal punishment those who did not follow his law and who lived in sin. All people from distant lands, the western islands, Nubia, India, Saba, Ethiopia, Egypt, and all nations, will come to know that God alone rules heaven and earth, the one who gives favor and honor, saves and destroys. I am the one who sends out the sun and brings it to its setting. I am the one who brings good and calamity. I will bring against you people you do not know. They will slaughter, consume your wealth, and take your livestock. They will seize your children and destroy them before you, and you will not be able to save them, because my spirit was not with you. Since you did not fear my command, I will destroy your wealth and everything entrusted to you. But the one in whom the Spirit of God dwells will understand all things. Like Nebuchadnezzar said to Daniel, I see that the Spirit of God is in you. The one who carries that Spirit will know both what is revealed and what is hidden. Nothing will remain concealed from them. But as for people, they will die, and all their hidden sins will be revealed. Just as gold and silver are tested by fire, so people will be judged on the day of judgment, because they did not keep God's command. At that time, the works of all people, including the children of Israel, will be examined. That is the end of chapter 34.